Hello everyone, sorry I kind of took a minute. Hello Fractal, hello Isa, hello Cassidy, hello Sinzu. Isa! How is everyone? Banana! Hello! So many clouds to get. Why is it always the mom wrapper for fists? I don't know. I need to ban it. I need to ban the mom wrapper. Banana, I love you. Oh. Ow, do you know how many shocks that queues up now? Oh. The answer's 6. Unless it kills me, which it usually does, in which case it's 7. Thank you for warming up the shocker. It's not enough. Yeah. I meant to ask something. Since Isa and Sinzu, you're both here. I meant to ask before stream, but thinking of phrasing. Realizing I shouldn't have started this. Earmuffs. Is this about July? It is. Am I allowed to talk about that? It's the platformer of death? It is! Oh, we can't actually search these because we don't have enough, Oh, we do, actually. We got enough moon coins. Your 2-week holiday in July? Yeah. I'm planning on taking my first, like, multi-days off in July. It's really exciting. Ah, shoot. Circle is not selected in this game. Also, I guess, honestly, I should mention tomorrow I'm not going to be able to stream. Because I've got a follow-up dental thing. It's the temporal railroad. I don't know if I actually figured out how this thing works. It's so lone. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, it's so lonely that we just kind of don't have our friend when we start a stage. Slightly remembering how to play this. Pressing completely the wrong button. Okay, refamiliarize. What we should do when we get the banana clones up and running, make a Whack-A-Nanner stand. I forgot I was open about that project. Banana, what if that bug rammed into you from behind? That would be so crazy. I didn't realize how many banana clips. I didn't realize I was showing this to Senzu before stream. And he was like, oh, so you can get all the cast quotes. And I was like, oh yeah, like the one that exists that actually has her by name? No, there's a few. It's your stuffed body for the future. I'm glad. I'm so glad. That has the context of Final Fantasy VII in it. So that I know exactly why I said it. This is too embarrassing. What do you mean? I'm the one who said it. My goodness. The most well-preserved fossil I've ever seen. That was a compliment. It's good to be well-preserved. I was being smooth, actually. This is an amazing addition to your stream. No, thank you, Cass, because you actually reminded me to do it at a time when I was willing to do that. I should pickle you. I will. I'm going to remove my mother. I thought I was safe for some reason. Yep. We're fine. This was the warm-up stage. Oh, hey, we found M coin. Also collect the coins. Normally you collect the moon coins. Am I supposed to collect the M coins this time? Probably all of them, right? I think this one's just get good. Get good and select and collect all the coins. Get the coins, actually. Did I stutter? Did I say one type of coin? Oh. Oh, we already did this! Thank you for boop. I forgot that happened. No, 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 no! I didn't want that! Okay, well, time to play through that stage again. And this time, let's keep the turtles so we can get past that. The reward I crave is on the other side of the goal. Great. Right. Can I actually just go over this? Nope. I don't get to keep Sonar, Tonic, free. Actually fine. Actually, don't worry about it. Am I gonna find out that actually I have to not get in that cannon? And then I have to go through this another time? gosh. My gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry I have to go through this another time. We know the cloud that we're looking for is on the right side of the train, under the tracks. Well, not under the tracks, under the train. Under the right end of the train. Promise I know what buttons do, sometimes. Okay, we'll get the coins. They actually hit it this time. They should have learned from almost hitting it last time. We kinda... Okay, no. We got through. It's not even it. It just explodes anyway. You just don't get to be in the air for it. This is the worst. I may need to look this one up. Knowing the physical location of the cloud has not helped me. Sweet beats. Aww. I didn't even mean to go in there. Physical location of the cloud is up for great debate. I'm gonna try just leaving the bonus area. I didn't even have to get the coins all this time. Gotta go make a bunny deposit at the rodent bank. It does not sound like you're robbing them. But okay, I hope you both have fun. Both? All? Yeah, that's never not been death, so meow. How are you doing, Izu? Okay, it was cool for like a second. Headphones were unplugged. Can I say hi again? Of course. Meow. Hello, Izu. How are you doing? And it launches me directly into the checkpoint. All right, I did my best. Oh, yellow. It's Cassidy. I loved her. Okay. I gotta check it. I'm too dumb for this one. Give me a second. I typed in temporal rail and it auto-completed cloud. Now, can I get one that isn't a video? I've been looking for a bit myself, and I finally got it. In the train car that you have to double back in to progress, right before you jump into the fake coin that is actually a portal, double back once more. Okay, that's all I'm gonna read. Russ, hello. Zupador, hello. How are you doing? 100%ing video games? No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Make no mistake. I will complete exactly enough of this game to see additional level or story content. Working on 100%ing this. I did beat the main game, yeah. No, after the boss, there is one more stage, which requires cloud coins to progress through, which is a collectible. So I'm at least doing that. And if at the end of that I find out that some other collectible is required, I'll weigh my options. I refuse. All the clouds we ever wanted, they're right here. I don't think you get anything for doing this. I could be wrong. We're about to find out. Using about maybe a little bit generously. Yeah, nothing. You're... I knew it was there from the start because I paid the moth to show me the way. I saw it there when I entered the room. I knew what that room was about. I just wanted to see if I'd get a cookie for getting all the fake clouds. Okay. We got it, officially. We're out of here, never to re-enter. As a treat, I just unlocked this stage. See, here's my worry. Some of the clouds... I slid out of the store. The clouds are in this, which require moon coins to unlock, so I might also need to find all the moon coins. I didn't realize those things were real. There may be more game yet. For many, probably. I'm clutching, don't worry. Immediately dies again the same way. You can stop the turret shoot short. Which is what I'm trying to do. Also, it probably is just easier to do this, huh? Just smack it with that and then fly down. They already gave us a checkpoint. It makes me feel better while taking so long, I guess. These guys kind of remind me of like late 90s or early 2000 pop music. And I kind of love them for that. Oh my god! You know when like every song had one of these guys in it at least once? You're back with chicken wings and chips? Oh my goodness, you're so lucky. Oh, no, you're not lucky. You earn those wings and choops yourself. You wrought them with your own hands and effort. You walked all the way there. Exactly. I'm trying to wait until like I'm as close to the bottom as possible. But I keep misjudging where as possible is. I hate when I'm like, breathe, loosen up, and then immediately I'll eat it on the first one because I've like loosened up too much and no longer have the timing. I need a nice medium firmness. I'm learning. I'm learning. You can interrupt it with itself. You can interrupt the turt shoot with a turt drop. I just need to be more careful about using that there. I need to drop, like... I'd prefer to not have to drop the chute at the very end like that, and just be able to fall down. Wait, hold on. I learned again. We're adapting, overcoming. Shooting ourselves into spikes. Not that one. You got this? I mean, to be fair, this section's teaching me a lot of movement options I never knew I had. You love the way I move? Aw. So many options. It's the best part about being a rodent fluid. Section gated you for a while. I don't mind like having a short section like this to practice. If it goes into another difficult section, I might cry though. Wait a minute. If I dash through all of them, I don't think I need the second chute. Okay, those previous adaptations, useful later. I think I've discovered the true sauce. I'm gonna risk it all for the O. No matter what happens, we've owed. Cassidy. I'm glad this area is cold, because... I am heating up. I think you're supposed to touch the spikes on this when you solved it, you think? Oh! That's what I've been doing wrong. I'm gonna try... Okay, not that. Got it. I'm almost to the point where actually I don't mind having to do this multiple times. It's much easier once you actually figure it out a little bit better, to be fair. It was only partially a skill issue from the start, it was also a technique issue. I was too confident about this section, I ruined it. Whoops. I reverted for a second. No, 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 no! I panicked. Okay. For some reason, like this wasn't a decision, but something in my brain decided that Gecko had to die. I truly wish I could pan the camera. This is my one complaint about this game. It is a minor one. I admit. Okay, that's what I was trying to do here. By the way, I'm not sure if it's just because I've done it with the turtle a few times. I think that's significantly easier than what I was doing a minute ago. Duck, Duck changes direction noticeably tighter. Forgot I contained within me a jump. No, I lost it. I have to go back to turtle. But why? Sorry, I was still reeling from that one. All right. I'm gonna attempt to turn. I gotta go through the gecko in order to reset my turret shoot. Or I can't do another proper shoot. You know how it is. But I think that's, like, the way. Okay. I'm gonna take my time, do one more solid attempt, and it's gonna be a time to take a break for ads. So I'm gonna really try to not die immediately. To be fair, it wasn't immediately. Didn't you just say that's gonna be the last one and then you have to take a break for ads? It was. Why are you still playing? I don't know. Maybe because I felt really good about it, and something in my brain says you need to capitalize on that now. You see how close that was? Can you feel yourself inching closer to your goal? Hey Bunny, how are you doing? Okay, I'll break on that. What? What do you mean, what? I told you I was inching closer. This is some game story hell stuff. No. You just gotta figure out how to massage it. Alright. I'm gonna be right back. I'll see you all in just a few minutes. Welcome back. Oh, sorry, I couldn't find my controller. Welcome back, Kaisa. Welcome back, Bunny. Tired as usual. Left work early. Aw, I'm sorry. I hope it calms down soon. I know normally you enjoy the job you've got, right? I hope it gets back to that really soon. Welcome back, Cassidy. Welcome back, Fractal. Okay, well, we missed something over there. As long as it's not the cloud, I'm fine with it. Just been crunching really hard recently. Hope it doesn't last long. Have you learned nothing? No, I learned. I just make a lot of mistakes. I'm going in there. Oh yeah, that thing I was babbling incoherently about. The break from streaming I'm planning in July. It's because I'm expecting visitors. And I want as much time for activity as possible. This could drive you completely mad. Welcome back, Banana. You're a visitor. You are! I'm receiving a rat. You're That's right, she's stealing your streamer. And I'm also stealing your streamer. Receiving a rat? Yeah, it's Banana. Not just one. Won't be streaming for a month. That's true, because your visits are going longer than mine. So even though you're coming to me, it is more accurate to say you're stealing me away from everyone else. Normally, Banana streams weekly. Or are you talking about isn't receiving a rat what I normally do? You've never seen Banana streaming? Banana streams. It's on Monday for me, so I think it's Sunday for most people. It's Sunday for where you live. Oh, you know what? It is after you go to bed. You're often asleep before your bedtime. That's a good practice to get into. Yeah. I'm sorry. I highly recommend Banana streams. She's highly malleable. I feel like my lips are pretty loose, but you can like get her to talk about anything. It's wild. Wish you could stream at better times. Hey, the best time is whatever works for you. I've sometimes considered streaming at a different time, but I like the people who are here and I don't want to inconvenience them. You're normal, by the way? You are! You've seen about 5 minutes of each banana stream. You suggest drowning her. She loves being hydrated. This time is good for you. That's the best time for your stream then. Just let's timer expire. Why are we on Dolphin? This is awful. This poor Dolphin. If you had your way, you would stream way later though. That's fair. If I had my way, I would stream exactly when I do, to be honest, because it lines up with Sinzu's work. But if Sinzu's work wasn't an issue, I think I would stream in the evenings like most people do. Which would mess up like 80% of chat. Don't watch for gameplay. It's true. Don't watch Banana stream for gameplay. The gameplay is the game you're playing with the rat on screen. Oh, this is a beat the baddies. I have to get all those geckos on the way down. But you're such a gamer. You're such a game, actually. No, well, interactive toy is the more appropriate term. Sybil, hi, how are you doing? Why you got such a cool hat? The dolphin? Because he's cool like that. But yeah. I'm obligated to mention, it's not just Banana I'm going to be receiving. We're planning on 2 other guests, and you're never going to guess who they are. How do you get that title? What title? Egg yourself. Flesh Mother wants 3 of them? What? Oh, I remember the context for that. That's actually appropriate. At least... No wonder you need 2 whole weeks. Exactly. I'm very hyped. You're very throwable, it's true. All in Australia? Yeah. We're going to see if we can make the Poly Voltron real. So close. Interactive toy, that's what I thought. I don't know, she's really good at it. All I can do is stare on in awe. We're playing Voltrons? No, we are the Voltron. We're going to squish together really hard and see if the 5 of us unite into one large creature. Did you bring your magic cards? You can bring as many magic cards as you want. I'm gonna say we haven't bought any physical cardboard since Ether Drift. It killed it for us. Banana's gonna have her decks. We're gonna play catch with Banana in the backyard. Sorry, I didn't see that at first. I just saw I'm very throwable. I was like, that's a normal thing for Banana to say out of context. Wait, you gotta fight Meep's friends at Magic. Oh, we did it. We got Moon. That's a lie, you remember? Oh, wait. What was post Ether Drift? We opened pack Tarkir. Did we get Tarkir? You know what? That's fair. I would have wanted to get Tarkir. To be honest, I forgot about Tarkir as a set. Not because it was bad, just because there's a lot of magic being produced right now. You could never. Tarkir, your beloved. Dragons. There's a Universes Beyond set in between, right? I couldn't tell ya. Oh, was that when Final Fantasy came out? I think I remember building a Kuja deck around this time. I was excited to throw down Lindblum and storm it with black mages. You think that was after? Kuja deck was one of the first you saw from me. That's true. I was like, teehee, this is a silly Universes Beyond deck. I've used as many Final Fantasy cards as possible, even if they weren't exactly the best. And I tried to fit everything into like the story I know about this character. And then I just like threw down 5 creatures that all said whenever you cast a spell, everyone takes a damage. No one removed your wizards. You were flabbergasted. Me too. It's never moth mages. Moth mages are kind of awesome. I've not considered this. Ether Drift, Tarkir, Final Fantasy, Edge of Eternities, Spider-Man. Never even a moth deck. Oh wait, no, Cass has a moth deck. Mothman's one of the most popular commanders. Does Mothman count? Top of its colors. Moth deck? Sybil, do you know do you know anything about Magic the Gathering? Moth deck is real. Mothman does. He does look very mothy on the art too. Conan Prime, hello. How was Fallout? How was your stream? How's Fallout? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. You don't have anyone at all to play with, so you don't really get cards? We play on Tabletop Simulator. Yeah. Fallout was great, and you had a great stream. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for the raid again. Oh, of course. If you need to take a break or take care of yourself, absolutely do that. Oh no. We should start doing Discord community nights on Discord again. Sorry, I inserted a word and messed it all up. We should. I'd really like that. More than just Magic, though. You want to play with people you like, though? Well, Banana doesn't have to play with us. Blood on the Clock Tower win? I've heard of this. It's like an RPG, right? What else could we play? We'd think of something. I'll scour itch.io for more weird indie games that people have made. It's Werewolf Mafia? Oh, wait, no. You said it, you mean it's like the game Werewolf or like the game Mafia. I was thinking Werewolf Crime Family. It was great catching me. Hope I have a great stream. I hope you have a great night, and I hope you relax a lot after your stream. And thank you again for the raid. Werewolf Crime Family would be fantastic. It makes so much sense. Why has no one done this? You'll stream drawing people's OC as Final Fantasy 1 sprites? Since that's an incredible idea. Oh, you mean for a Discord community night? That's actually an awesome idea. I thought you meant for like your stream. You love them though? Aww. Breathing. I might end up dying from going down like this, but I'll get to see it. I'm looking and learning. Okay, well, the T is lost to us. We could have got it. Because I'm pretty sure I can switch to Turt and get some upward mobility from the Turt shoot. Okay, so problem. We never encountered Cloud. Also, the game is catching a little bit. Hopefully this isn't a bad sign for my PC or anything else. Inky rats need the most attention. You didn't mention you, aw. People I like, sorry you stinky rat, exact quote. You're tired, wah, aw, I'm sorry. Banana's just a brat. You can safely ignore it. I would never imply that you were explicitly saying you didn't like Banana. Tell me where your cloud is, moth. And spell brat without rat, it's true. It was right at the start where I was like, oh, I hope there wasn't anything important in there. Ow, ow, why? Why are you beating me up? Banana made you cry? That monster. Think how Ali gets shocked for that? I deserved it, frankly. It's okay. I'd actually prefer that it's towards the beginning of the stage. So cute when you cry? That's messed up. Sorry. Just a quiet little funk. No. She doesn't. She just wants to see you suffer like a little bit. It's okay. I feel the same way about her. It's normal. Moth dust out of you? Does the moth fairy dust let you fly, or does it just cause, like, irritation? Is it more moth dust or fairy dust? Inhale it? It's Festus? Terrible. Just a little bit more. Well, you know. Is that safe? Totally. It's fire resistant. Not medical advice, by the way. You know what? Never mind. You only take medical advice from people wearing stethoscopes. That's a good idea. They don't give those out to just anybody. Hey, you remember how I did this before? I could just, like, do that again. Totally safe with a stethoscope on. You're getting frustrated just watching this. Does it make it better that I was being a little bit stupid? It's the beauty of Kaizo game design. Am I legally allowed to call this a Kaizo game? Maybe. Most of the shop levels are Kaizo in your opinion? Well, isn't that a feather in my cap? I've only done 2 shop levels. I can't be that snarky about it. I made the mistake of doing the first shop level, like, as soon as I unlocked it. And that's when a lot of regulars came in and saw this game for the first time, and they were like, what the hell is going on? And I was just, like, in tornado terror for, like, a solid hour and a half. Like, I don't know. This seems normal and fine. This is a bonus stage. Don't worry about it. There's no way the rest of the game is going to be like this. Bit of a struggle is good in a platformer. I agree. As long as I feel I'm not being, like, punished for my attempts or anything. My frustration buildup on this kind of thing is very low. Because I'm like, I'm building my skills. I can see that I'm steadily improving over time, and that's something that I like. I need to aim for the freaking geckos. Played any Super Mario World yet, or Celeste? Oh, okay, so I have played Celeste. However, I still haven't played Super Mario World since the last time I played it. Which was on original hardware, but before it was cool to do that. It was on current hardware at the time. No, that's not true. That's not true. I probably played a little bit on a GameCube port of it. I did beat Celeste, though, including the moon. Which I kept swearing to everyone while doing it. Hey, look, no, you should play Celeste. You don't have to go all the way through to the moon, and if you do, you can choose to use assist mode for the later stages that get a little crazy. You beat Super Meat Boy? I can't remember if I beat the original... So is that the original Flash game Super Meat Boy or the Steam one? Because I never played the Steam one, but I played the Flash one when I was younger, and I really liked it. The world of modded Celeste is wide open for you. I appreciate that it's wide open to me. I am never going to take up that invitation. I'm, plot motivated. If the later stages of Celeste, like the core and the moon, didn't have dialogue in them, and they were just in there as challenge stages, I don't think I would have done them. You want to be the guy back in college? I think that's cool. You played the Xbox arcade version. I think that's like the full release version. I just played the original Flash game. What's your favorite plot point in Windswept? I like the part where everyone comes together to fight back against the clouds, but like I actually still have empathy for her. Thought a modded Celeste has too much pot in your opinion? Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know what it is. If I feel like there's not, like, a narrative arc to my gaming, I can't get into it. I'm into a lot of... that's how I feel about a lot of stuff. You want to be the guy on easy, though? Hey, that's fine. That's fair. I don't think I've ever played it. Sinzu told me about it, though. That's cool enough to join iClub. You do get a cute bow if you do that. I forgot about that. Oh no, I did the bonus stages of Shield Knight, because I kind of wanted to play a little bit more Shield Knight, or not Shield Knight, Shovel Knight, and Shovel Knight related properties. Oh my god, we're through. You have a list of games you've played on stream somewhere. So, not exactly. However, I do post all the VODs on YouTube, and if the video, or if the series had more than one stream in it, I make playlists. So it kind of functions like that. Your hard platformer days are behind you now, that's fair. We got the cloud. We can leave now. I think the only, like, difficult platformer I've ever played on stream is Celeste. You enjoy more chilled ones now, like Pizza Tower? You're playing one right now? I meant other than this. What else do we play? A lot of Metroid... A lot of the platformers I play are Metroidvanias. So, like, Ender Lilies and Ender Magnolia. Which is a little bit more Mega Man styled and less about platforming tech and more about combat. You're doing Metroidvania March yourself? Oh yeah? What are you looking at playing? I need to get another one going, because it might be my favorite genre of game. And I don't have any playing right now. I see. Animal Well. I have. I got the normal ending of Animal Well, and I understand there's a lot more to do, but that felt more like something I would be interested in off stream. And to be honest, I haven't gone back to it off stream. I did really like Animal Well though. It's really atmospheric and cozy. Some of the Metroid likes also look like really hard platforming. That's fair. It is a different kind though, I think. Nice easy cloud for us. We deserve it. Don't remember if it's actually a Metroid-like, but it's got that style. Treasure Adventure World. I haven't heard of that, actually. I thought about going back into these stages to look for the clouds myself, but no. I already played through the train like 5 times. It's got a boat and you sail. I like boats. Aw. I like boats too. You know what? No, I'm sorry, that was a lie. I just wanted you to like me more. Boats scare me. They make me feel trapped and helpless. Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo was very fun and unique. I haven't heard of that one. Hollow Knight, if you haven't... Oh, of course. I played Hollow Knight off-stream and then again on-stream. And also Silk Song. I only got the basic ending of Silk Song, though. I meant to come back to it and haven't yet. Never letting you on my yacht? No, I want to be on the boat with you, but I will be scared. You'll have to hold me. Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo sounds very interesting. I was also actually considering playing Blasphemous. If I didn't play a bunch of Itch.io games instead, I was literally, like, prepared to stream Blasphemous. It's something I've had for a while, but I didn't actually play through it very much. Robbie Ribby? You're not gonna believe this. But yes. I went through a period of time Isn't a shit kicker? What's a shit kicker? Does it kick the shit out of you? It's one of the few you enjoyed. I liked Robbie Ribby. I didn't beat it though. That was during the period of not completing games. I played it through for a while and then dropped it. I didn't stream it, by the way. This was... I had a kick, I had a job, and I was like, oh, I'm so financially independent. I can buy whatever video game just looks interesting to me at the time, and one of those was Robbie Ribby. And I bought way too many Steam games that I never played. Or never played much of. Which I hear is like a common occurrence. You should stream it? What, Robbie Ribby? I mean, sure, why not? Like, Blasphemous are doing more Hollow Knight any percent, or more than Hollow Knight any percent. No, I, like, literally, there is no draw to 100%ing games to me. I get the people who do it, but it's not for me. As a... Aw, thank you, Cassidy. As a lifelong Pokemon enjoyer, the number of times I have actually completed a Pokedex is 0.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you, Isa. But yeah, it was, I was thinking of doing Blasphemous. I had it ready to go. And I'm probably still... I'm definitely going to play Blasphemous at some point. Because it's a popular Metroidvania that I've never actually, like, played a decent amount of. I think I played it for an hour. Blasphemous. Yeah. Now, Metroidvanias are kind of an exception. I like getting the best ending and doing what is required to do that. That's literally why I'm here right now. It's because this game was like, hey, if you get the cloud coins, there's a little something in it for you. And I was like, oh, you don't say. You piqued my interest. Might need a guide. Well, I'll see about that when I get to it. But you decided not to? Oh, wait, no, that's right. I was looking at it. I was between it and some other stuff, and I was like, it's also pretty edgy looking. They mock me. They mock me with this. I try to go through without a guide first, certainly. Definitely when the additional endings of a game require collecting all the things. I do my best to find it all myself. And then for the last bits that I just couldn't get, I often will just open up a guide for it. Someone figuring out, well, that's fine. I'm gonna enjoy trying. I am actually literally set on that. Unreasonable expectation. No, that's fine. I have played a video game before. I know how to manage myself. I've been around the block. And I know when I want to look up guides, but thanks. Very healthy gaming habits, it's shocking. If I stop having fun with a game, I tend to just, like, not play it anymore. Or, you know, more to the point, I try to look up if I'm misunderstanding something. And then take a break if needed. I had people in my family who were, Oh! We found it. They're laughing at me. Having people who can provide hints if you need them so you don't have to potentially spoil yourself on a game if you get stuck somewhere. Oh. I see what you mean. That one's touchy for me. I've had people be, you know, a little bit heavy-handed with it in the past. If there's someone in chat who I know, and I can kind of ask for it as I need it, I do like that. But to be honest, I think my preferred style is just looking up, like, spoiler-free guides and using that. But I'm also kind of a control freak, so... You love begging for help? You gotta have people you trust with asking. Yeah. I see. But yeah, I trust myself if I get frustrated looking for a good ending, or really anything. Then I'll look it up. Like I had to for the train car earlier, I'll admit. I probably would have figured it out eventually. If I was off stream, I probably would have spent way longer on that, to be honest. No, just streamer. Aiba. I love you. What's up? Sometimes it's nice to get a nudge. Oh, instead of just being told the thing. Yeah, which is easier from a human than a guide. You'd think so. It really depends on the human, which is the problem. The worst thing, and I promise I don't want to get into just like, ripping. The worst thing is when someone provides a hint, and then I'm like, spending a significant amount of time trying to figure out the hint, and getting tunnel visioned, looking in the entirely, like a misdirect by accident. You're quite gooped gopped right now. Aww. Another thing I've done. Emote rule. Another thing I've done is I'll get like one of my partners to look up a guide for me and dispense it as needed. A hint lieutenant. A lieutenant. As you demonstrated many times, you're a horrible guide working from memory. It's okay. Love you very much. You're still a wonderful lieutenant. Quite difficult to give good hints on the spot. That's true. To be honest, my favorite hint type is you remember to check the spot. Because usually the problem that I get stuck on is I'm like blind. I was stuck in a spot in Dark Souls for like 30 minutes. Begging people to tell me, look up. That's a fine line. Try to stay out of the way when it's a game you love. That can be tough. You have to kind of feel bad if you see someone getting frustrated and you can nudge in a direction. That's fair. I do understand that too. That's why I try actively not to be frustrated. Or at least not in a negative way. Because I definitely feel the same thing. If I see someone getting, like, angry, and it turns out they have actually misunderstood something, you know, I wanna be like, hey, you're kind of digging into this thing, but have you considered that you're doing it wrong? You know, not like that, but... That's kind of why I try to manage it and actually look up guides and stuff before I get to that point. The actual... Wait, no, that's not true. I was about to say the actual last thing I want to be is angry at a video game. But no, there's actually things that I would want to be even less than that. It definitely makes it's firmly on the I don't want to be that side of the scale. Along with several other things. We've actually got more clouds than I thought. I thought I just kind of gave up on collecting collectibles. Which, you know, to be fair, I kind of did. There is one thing I like about going back in stages in this and Celeste. It's really fun to, go back through and be able to see your progress. It's like when you go back to an earlier level in an RPG after you've leveled up and you're just destroying things. Except there's no levels, it's just you. It's still you. Very mysterious. May want to come back after I've like looked at a hint for this one. And by hint, I mean have a moth show me the way. They stole my M. To play another point and click so you can be putting so you can put more ridiculous non sequiturs in chat. I love your ridiculous non sequiturs. You make me want to play ridiculous point and click. That and the visual novel. To be honest, I actually make like way too many content decisions based on games that I think people are just going to get frustrated if they can't like backseat a little on, and point and clicks are one of those. It'd be awesome to share one of those with a bunch of people who also don't know it. But you know, I had a good time for the most part with the 7th guest when we did that for Halloween. Hey Tavern Wanderer, how are you doing? Wish you were taught more things by moths. You know what? Me too. Trying to decide if that's true. Is yours nosy, cold, and wet? It is. You mean mine? Yeah. Doing good, Whippy. That's good to hear. I'm doing really well. Can you pet it? Of course. I have, on many occasions, literally wanted to stream the Owlcat Pathfinder games. And I was like, no, people are gonna tell me I optimized my character wrong, and I am actually gonna lose it. And that is not the kind of thing I want to base a decision on. But it's also probably not gonna happen. Ow! But why? Give me Give me that nosy. You can touch it. I guess you can take it if you really want. I can grow another one. Okay, fine. Watching an RPG reviewer on Twitch, and they said Fallout 1 is one of the easiest classic RPGs to get into. Oh yeah? You know, I was actually watching past stream Fallout 1, I think. It was definitely one of the classic top-down Fallouts. I'm not sure if that was just Fallout 1 or if it was also like Fallout 2 or whatever. Anyway, top-down isometric Fallout game. And I was like, you know what? I feel like I could get very into this. She was playing Fallout 1. I think I've absolutely done this before. I remember this specifically. Except last time I had both of us and I just threw Turt at all the frogs. You did play Fallout 1? It looked very interesting. There is no water over here. I did that for no reason. I was like, wonder if they hid a secret this way. No, they did not. Sia, hi, how are you doing? I'm doing very well. I'm passively quite amped right now. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I'm gonna go. Oh no, why I wasn't expecting the frog to jump that high. No, doing fine. Did ponder how you were doing for a second, but I remember you may not have a specific emotional state at any point in time. That's true. Sometimes, in fact, often I'm a slurry. Oh. This time, in general, I'm actually doing quite well. Doing fine, like the little moodlet some live sim games have. No! It's really funny. My husband, Senzu, will also sometimes describe himself using Sims moodlets. He was like, you know, I've just still got the had a negative experience at the park moodlet. But otherwise I'm fine. My mood bar is in the green. However, I do still have that debuff. You will say to me. It's extremely cute and also easily understandable. Even though I tell him every time, it's like, well, I don't play the Sims, but I think I got it. Good system regardless. Hello, Malleus. How are you doing? We were not able to find the cloud on our own unless it's in there. It could be in there. -1 frustrated 30 minutes. Reason? This experience at the park was frustrating. They'll all get over it, right? Yeah, exactly. And, you know, sometimes I feel like that too. I'm like, okay, I have a negative moodlet. It's got, I don't know, probably 40 minutes left on it. Don't worry about that. That's going to go away on its own, and then it's gone. Hey, how are you doing? Okay, I should not have to do that to get out of the water. I definitely am missing whatever tech you're supposed to use to get out of water. So you're feeling +2, understood. You can be yourself in this community, finally. I also really enjoy having that buff. Found out you've been getting blue screens of death for the past few days. Oh, you found out why. Sorry, I completely skipped out on why, and I was like, how are you having blue screens of death and not noticing? Is it fixable? I am sorry you've been having blue screens of death, but also, this sounds like good news because now you know why. Yeah, we definitely checked that before. We've completely missed the cloud. Cash things 3 times within an hour night before last. That's awesome. You're back from ads? Oh my goodness. Did I just accidentally play through an ad? I must have. I'm so sorry. I never do that. I didn't even notice. I'm sorry. Also, welcome back, everyone. as it turns out. So what did the problem end up being? Because it was on the stream PC instead of the gaming rig. Having that much fun, you missed ads? I'm sorry, it's usually like... You know, the thing turns yellow and that catches my eye and I'm like, got it, Roger. I had trained myself to be responsive to that with back when I used to be automatically pulled into the break screen. You'll be lurking because you're building a character for a solo tabletop RPG right now. Okay, that's awesome. I don't want to pull you away from your lurk or distract you. But I've actually also been playing, I guess, a solo RPG. I got it in... Oh! Yeah, it was in the No Ice in Minnesota bundle on itch.io that you told us about. Sorry, that Ainsia told us about. I'm gonna try to stop addressing you directly so you can lurk. Forget everything you said, you're listening. Okay. Which one is it? Because I was going through that bundle like, oh, I've never considered this. And I saw Creature, so I've been playing Creature. And I've just been, like, inundating my partners in our Discord with, like, 10 or more posts a day of just random nonsense. You're playing Hard Case. You nearly played this one? Creature, you mean? There's something enticing about it. It's true. Any solo TTRPG can also be played as a group GMless. Okay, I kinda tried to get everyone into it and nobody jumped on it. And I'm still kind of doing it publicly for my partners to kind of entice them over. It's really cute, to be honest. She's making you want to play. It's working! It's working! Look at it work! You love random nonsense? You should get into this Discord partners program you speak of. I was so close to putting it in the public Discord. But I thought it would be best to put it in, like, the, my private one first. Just in case I decided to get a little too autobiographical. And I am pretty autobiographical with it. You tried the same with your TTRPG group. You don't have as much time as you, and it's not fair. Well, you don't have to, like, do 3 full character-length posts just for one part of your day. It's fixed now. Good work, Kay. You'd want to, though. I see, I see. If it's easier, you can also just do yourself currently instead. And then just talk about your day a little bit through the journal, but then throw silly transformations and magical situations on top of it. Expensive, though? I am so sorry. Stop enticing you? She's making you want to play? You can skimp out on the entries when you got less time, too. Test 86 test for RAM. Yeah, sorry, I was scrolling back up just now because I missed when you said that. I'm sorry. I still need to adjust that RAM is actually an expensive issue to fix now. I'm really sorry. You said the one you were playing was Creature, right? It is, yeah. It's less game, more writing prompts. Like, there's no pass-fail mechanic. It's all just random chance and how you deal with it, pretty much. Not the RAM. You don't even have enough time to write up the other stuff you post in there. I'm sorry for making you write so much. I'm sorry for assigning you so much writing. It's gonna get worse. You saw it's categorized as journaling. Yeah. I haven't tried any of the actual RPGs yet. It's definitely more of a journaling experience. I am playing it like a game, though. It's very weird. I've never done anything like that. Getting a slightly slower version of the DDR4 you bought a year and a half ago for $100 was $350. That's disgusting. I'm sorry. For DDR4, yeah. There's one that's designed to help with writing an actual book. You may pick it up later. I see, I see. Not even DDR5. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, that's American too. Sorry, I had a second gawk because I added 50% to the price. Okay, we don't need to do any bonus stages here. 350 for 32 gig. AI pop, please. No, not pop off, just explode. $500. I can't imagine. I'm so lucky that I did all my PC shopping before all this. Which you did too. Not your fault you had a hardware fault. Your DDR5 for 64 gig was $180 when you bought it. Now $1,300. That's so terrible. I haven't actually looked at it specifically like that before. I just knew it was rough. Rip. It's so much worse than I thought. Oh, hi, Theo. How are you doing? 3,000 on a new PC, like 6 months before the AI boom started, and you're so glad. Yeah, same. It was like, we were getting the pieces for my birthday in November of, I want to say it was last year. Or was it last year or the year before? Sorry, I sounded really dumb because I don't understand time. I think it was this last November. Lucky enough to have many options to buy very functional used products near you. Good luck with all the RAM price issues. Your computer would probably be double that now. Rip. I don't even need that coin, to be fair. 8 terabyte SSD. But for 400 is 1,400. Wait, SSDs too? Well, they do have like RAM chips in them, right? Is that why? Not an SD. Okay, to be fair, I said SDD because I was thinking of HDDs. Hard drive disks. You didn't need it. But it was there, so you needed it. You understand? That's true. I was like, well, it's right here. I might as well try for the T. Don't know why. Sure, that's AI's fault too, probably. You wish you were getting disk drived? I feel ya. You've got this. Wait, I might actually need to go into the bonus stage anyway. Because we need an animal friend in order to get our cloud coin that we so crave. Well, we completed Comet. Yeah, we got all the cum coins, and then we found the T coin. Forgot where you were going with this. Don't know how old your computer is since you got it in a fully functional state marked good state and not initial state. Because the keys are slightly faded. Sure enough, it was the only observation, and faded was a big word for how visible they still are. I see, I see. Good luck for level potential bonus stage. Thank you. You have no idea what's going on. That's fine. Oh, we're looking for cloud collectibles so we can do some kind of extra stage. And this is like a Donkey Kong inspired platformer, and you're pretty much caught up. This is it. We need to go back, get a chameleon, and bring it here. See? Easy to follow, right? It may or may not be easier to just, like, restart the stage. Like that. You know what? I think it's easier to restart the stage, unfortunately. Same PC you had to get the PSU for not long ago. I'm so sorry you've had so much bad luck with this thing. I wonder what the Steam frame is going to cost whenever it comes out. I hope so much that this is something clearing up soon. I think that's kind of like the general industry hope. Which is also why it's not getting fixed faster, because everyone's just hoping that things settle down so they're not actually increasing production on anything. Freaking... I was gonna ride that manta ray. Monitor when you got it was $400. Paid $90 for it because it was marked as refurbished, minor damage. Had a single stuck pixel on the screen. Stuck pixel went away, fixed itself about a year after you got it. Oh. Very nice. I would be concerned about a stuck pixel, to be honest. But for that kind of price difference, I might have gone for it too. I use product when you can. Yeah. I've missed my bonus stage. With your situation used is harder too. Yeah. I genuinely don't, just because it's like... I don't want to go out and meet people, to be honest. Maybe I've got some trust issues. I firmly believe in my heart that it's usually fine. However, that doesn't make me feel better about it. I usually look, but then... Also, to be honest, hubby feels stronger about it, so... He'd also prefer new. You can't go out and meet people. Yeah, I'd really prefer not to. People suck. I'd rather stay in the woods and let people come to me. It was so tiny. Like, stuck pixels are annoying, but it was literally 1 on a 27-inch monitor. You know what? That's fair. Slightly faded key got you a whole gaming laptop. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah? Both like meeting people and you're terrified of it? I have concerns, but I would probably still do it if they were, you know, gonna ship it out. I'd still be very worried about it, though. It was right here. It was right here. It was immediately after the checkpoint. I should not have restarted. And am a fool. So that's okay. You'll be scared if people came to you. That's true. That's why I said ship. Don't mind meeting people you just physically can't. Yeah, I'm sorry. And definitely don't trust giving people your address. You know what? That's fair. If it's like a peer-to-peer thing, I worry about it more than like through a marketplace, even though marketplaces kind of suck. This chameleon has to be our friend until we find the swirly blue thing, and then we can claim our cloud. Gave Ralphie your address the first time you ever met them? Terrifying behavior. Also, so did Senzu. Lying in bed too far from keyboard is okay. Never give your address, but there's also other reasons it's true. Music. We got here. We got Cloud. We're free. Oh, why? And also, why is the latency? Ow! I think they were actually talking. Oh, jeez. I think they were actually talking about this on the Discord. Latency is worse for some reason now, which is fine, but I artificially introduced a delay to account for the latency that was there. and then took it away when I took some of the latency away with my new system. Now I gotta add the latency back in. Victory Lightning, thank you. Also, what is that record in the ground? That is a music collectible. You're missing a lot of this today? No, it's okay. I'm like going to an LGBT plus association and a focused TTRPG association, though. That's awesome. How could you not trust this space? Oh. It's true. I've never said shock, not in my life. And you had a problem with both? Oh, I'm sorry. Got a 12-hour day. Jeez. Get some rest, Theo. Sorry, I didn't see that before the last thing. You just did? No. Don't know what you're talking about. Oh. On recognizing what this is, I think I'm gonna leave and get the hint. And by hint, I mean have a moth show me the way. The problem is what made you end up on Twitch. Go along with other viewers on Jude's Pride Rain Train. Aw, Raid Train. Oh yeah, you can scour the quotes now. Whose side of a bug? It's because it's directly inside me. Is that why you're blushing? That's you? What? Follow you to the paper shredder? You can do what you want? Yeah, it's true. I can't actually see... Oh, you were looking for bug quotes. I was gonna say, I can't actually see when most moderators do the commands. As far as I knew, that was a random quote. You can't call up a bug quote then blush? Yes, you can. For all she knew, there was going to be nothing there. Being on this side Twitch, honestly, it's been an amazing experience. You know what? Me too. Your life and mental health has drastically improved thanks to all the amazing people I've crossed paths with. You all included, of course. Literally same. I'm actually a lighter and better feeling person now. Like, so much has been, like, taken off of me. And I've rediscovered so much. I'm looking at this again because it confused me. Okay. Understood. You are really cool. It's always a pleasure to get to see you as well. Actually, like, come into myself way more than I thought I would. I didn't realize, like, how much stuff I was, like, self-repressing until I started engaging with other people. Banana, what are you doing? Feeling extra gay right now, so I have gay bits. Thank you. Thank you for your gay bits, Banana. You too. Sometimes you just really need people to tell you, hey, existing like this, okay? Yeah. And then you're realizing how kind they how kind they are. They're like, oh, know about co-working to help you work on the project you can't manage to finish, by the way, and bam, kindness explosion. Yeah. So much is just like, oh, you feel like this too? No, no, no. That's not normal. I stopped doing that because it's weird, I guess. And so many like parts of myself that I kind of forgot getting rediscovered. It's been wild. It will make me give you the gay bits back in July. What the hell? You're not gonna make me. I just want to spend things on you. By saying spend things, I'm realizing I'm implying that Australia functions on a trade and barter system. You'll make me by manipulating me with your cuteness. Well, yeah, but you'll make me want to. And then I'll choose to do it because I want to. So this is not the bonus stage that we need to do. But we haven't done it, so we might as well. Having a space where you're allowed to be you, oh, is a huge part of it. I've honestly felt really bad recently because I haven't been building or participating as much as I used to, and I really want to again. You assume the official currency was kangaroos? It's true, It's Joey's for small purchases. Or wallabies. It goes Joey, wallaby, kangaroo. You thought that was dollary dues? It is dollary dues as well. That's what we call them. This is a great BU space. Are you even feeling bad? I hope it's getting or will get better. Oh no, I've been feeling great. Unless someone else was feeling bad that I missed. Oh, no, I meant like I was feeling a little guilty. Well, not necessarily guilty, but also like I just wanted to be around more. No, it's okay. We're slowly breaking Allie down. Soon she will spill her thoughts as easily as you. That sounds awesome. Sybil has excellent emotes. I actually love them. Glad you're feeling well then. I very much agree. I want to do community days again. I'll get everyone to start a TF journal. There's a what journal? A TF journal. I've been playing Creature, the solo journaling RPG from the No Ice in Minnesota bundle. Well, it's not really an RPG, solo journaling game. You do play a different character. I'm playing a role of myself from 10 years ago. Force you to TF, oh no. Oh, what are you gonna do? Yes, banana into a maid? Yo. He's made to order. Below journaling tabletop RPG is still technically tabletop RPG. Not sure if it calls itself that. I don't know. Where's the line? I am playing a character, technically. Is that the line? What if we made a cool and friendly and supportive indie equivalent for every AAA thing out there? That would be awesome. You need to be an amalgam. I'll chew you into an amalgam. Amalgamation. Amalged Dalmatian. Hey, Marizu. Shoot. Features a semi-lyrical solo journaling RPG is what they say. Oh, it's an RPG. They said so. You do need a table to put your deck of cards and your dice on. It uses a D20. That means it's a D20 RPG. Have you considered? Oh my gosh, I remember trying this before too. Actually, no, that's enough. This is not the one that contains my cloud anyway. If I can have one other minor gripe, other than camera panning, is that these things in particular have hitboxes that confuse me a little bit. But they also only appear in this stage, so honestly, it's not that big of a deal. RPG doesn't mean much. Yeah. You play a role in most games. It confused me so much as a kid. With the cruelest DM in the history of role-playing. It uses a d20. It does. You need to roll 2d20 to figure out what combination of things you dream about every night. It's not this one either, by the way. It's easier to know what isn't an RPG than to know... Yeah, Tetris, not an RPG. I remember someone telling me that Zelda was an RPG when I was a kid, and I was like, what are you talking about? Because you're Zelda? Or because you're Link? Okay, we'll do this guy first next time. People kept explaining to you that it means role-playing games, so yes. That thing is a tabletop RPG, and later you meet people who tell me this game where you play a role isn't a tabletop RPG. What the hell? Tic-tac-toe, not a role-playing game. JRPGs being RPGs weirded you out for a while because you were exposed to Western RPGs first. That makes sense. I had the opposite thing happen. Nintendo called it an RPG. Zelda isn't really, though, in your opinion. Yeah. Depending on where you find it, sometimes it's even categorized as a JRPG. No, I refuse. That's criminal. Whoa. Some things happen there. Got another idea. I'm just gonna like hit it, you know? Distinction is basically which is more important. That you read, what you read or what you do. If what you read is more important, it's an RPG. If what you do is more important, then it isn't an RPG. There are exceptions, but that gets most of them. That, you know, honestly, to an extent, I like that. You insist on the fact that RPG means absolutely nothing. It's true. You completely gave up on the term. I think subcategories mean stuff. Like, if you tell me action RPG, I know you're probably talking about a Dark Souls, and that's useful. If you say JRPG or Tactics RPG, I know what those games look like too. And if you say a D20 tabletop, I know what that is. Shoot. You're pondering The Witcher 3 right now. Any game you're playing a version of yourself. That's interesting. You know what? That's kind of weird. No, wait, I'm sorry, that came out wrong. It's weird because I kind of agree with it. But it's weird that... I'm so sorry, that came out wrong. It's normal, I promise, you're normal. But it's weird that they call it a role-playing game. But I actually agree with you. It's mostly a role-playing game when you define the role yourself, rather than have the game assign you one. Because that's why Zelda feels weird. But if you look at Dark Souls... Oh my god, I caught it with the shell on the back bounce. Apologizing is your job. Yeah, but you don't look at your girlfriend and you're like, you know what? That's really weird. You don't think of most JRPGs as RPGs. Okay, I see. That one would have to be an exception, because when I was growing up, that's what an RPG was. But, in a definitional kind of way, I actually kind of agree that if we're sorting things, I wouldn't call a visual novel an RPG, but actually, you know, wait. A visual novel should be considered an RPG, though. Because most of the time, you're exploring a world through a character's eyes. I think a visual novel is a subcategory of RPG, actually. Hold on. Nintendo still calls Zelda RPGs. Baldur's Gate is described as a tactical RPG. I agree with that. And you know, there are action RPGs that aren't Dark Souls. It's a lost battle, it's true. I think the subgenre has meaning, and that's it. Because I know what all of those things mean, but I don't know what an RPG is, other than, like, a tabletop role-playing game. And yet you see near to no... Yeah, a dating sim? That's an RPG. You're imprinting yourself on who you're playing and running stories through your head about what people in the world think about you. It's an RPG. That's fair. So for that, it would kind of come down to each one. But in a lot of dating sims, you have stats and you make choices. Because I was about to say an RPG is kind of just like a visual novel plus more strategic gameplay for the battle segments. A JRPG, in case I didn't actually say that. Hi, Meeper. How are you doing? Term actually does come from playing an existing role rather than creating one. If you remember your classes well. That's how I saw it presented, but in most of the RPG-ist feeling ones, you get to make one. To some extent, at least. They explicitly make them projectable. We are looking for a left... A right opening cave. Doing incredible. I am also doing well. Darn near incredible, actually. Don't really play visual novels. They feel too railroaded to give you the feeling of being in character. I can see that. That's how I feel about lots of games, though. So I kind of just, you know, am fine with that. But I can see how it'd be, like, more of an issue if that's not what you're in the market for. When I'm playing a visual novel, I'm definitely, like, seeing myself more as a, I don't know. I'm kind of putting myself on Trixie a little bit. Crab is gone. Bird is gone. We duck alone. Weren't you going to go earlier? Oh, yeah. They were gonna play a solo RPG, and we got distracted talking about RPGs and solo RPGs. Any video game you felt RPG-esque to you? Or as long as there was a character? To some extent. As long as you remember, people will have different... Yeah. Definitely a personal thing. Yeah, sorry we distracted you too hard. But, like, not actually, sorry. You can still do it tomorrow. Yeah. That's the best part about the solo journaling and RPGs. They're just there whenever you want them. I get to just fill my private Discord with random nonsense whenever I am idle. It's the best scrolling replacement I've ever seen. Dude. That was pointless. I was like, oh, this looks really hard and inconvenient. Maybe this is the way. It's not. It's right here. We found it. We gotta go it alone and reach the goal. By the way, you finished your project since the last time you talked. You were saying you were working on an RPG, right? What? We need to bring the crab in here, but we've already lost it. Gonna have to start doing the TFRPG. You willingly came when you heard the tabletop RPG. Right. I'm sorry I'm giving you so much writing assignments. Or so many writing assignments. I remember finding this crab before, and I'm like, why would they give you this crab? You can't even, like, do anything. You can't swim. What's the deal? Crab is gone. I need to restart. You're being stripped of your free time and forced to TF yourself. It's true. You wrote a tabletop RPG rulebook. Yeah. Oh, maybe. Have fun. Art design is still absolutely... It's really cute and charming. I like it a lot. Awesome. Awesome, even. Yeah, you're in the Discord, right? You can share it if you want to. No! Crap! You finished a week ago. It still needs to be play tested and arranged. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh. I'm gonna remember that I can shoot as crab. Merely a demonstration of being able to shoot as the crab. Wanted to say much because building a hype for something that'll likely be delayed in the future is not very useful. I get stressed about that too, to be honest. You want to play a game that's not out yet? I think this feeling needs a name. Was it like anticipation? Anticipation, kinda. Oh my god. These critters require my utmost focus. shoot. I was even trying to delay the jump to bait it out. Oh, what do I want to play? Oh, this. It's not out yet. No. Aw. Like a German word for it. They've got words for everything. Okay. Isn't that because they like their compound words a lot? I think I heard about this phenomenon where there seems to be a German word for everything. And I heard it was because they're very free and open with their contractions and just making new words for a situation. I think being the next country over, it'd be true for French as well. It's quite close. Waiting for it. Being patient. Patient and not greedy. Planning my movements out. As best I can. No, 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 no! We can swear, you can swear. I'm not gonna, like, read a bunch of them, but that's okay. That's just me. I don't mind reading them in my head. I just won't say them out loud. It's like wet snow, dry snow, powdery snow, just compound words. Yeah. That's the same reason behind the 100 words for snow thing. Oh, I thought that was just like made up wholesale. You're big on swearing? I would never speak a swear. If you combine two English words, it just means nothing. Yeah, to be honest. No! This is brutal. Oh, Rain Freeze is more peachy. I see. Rip. Like Squumble from Squirm and Fumble. How often do you fumble when you squirm? All the time? I'll watch out for that then. I'll make sure not to hand you anything too fragile. No, please. I felt that viscerally. I saw it happen in slow motion. You want to be able to squumble? Very interesting property of being able to verb any noun you can see. That's true. Sometimes with unintended consequences, like boxing. But usually, yeah. We get to verb and adjective any noun that we want. Get back here. You can never catch them. Wait, are other languages policed by linguistic entities? You can squumble all you want. We just have to make squumble a thing. It could be the next squaggle. We survived, barely. No! No! People mostly just get confused. Yeah, until it spreads far enough. French has a bunch of people who say how the language should work. Mostly ignore them. Even against the... Oh, I see. That's pretty rough. Nope. French Academy is basically government put extra. I see, I see. Sorry, there were several things I wanted to say. And most of them I'm like, I probably wouldn't want that taken out of context. Funny Hardy constantly makes up words. It's true. I invent new definitions for words. That counts. But I don't know what the word typically means so well. Shoot. Squumble in appropriate context now. Oh, you really squumbled that one up. Oh, Sybil. What did someone look for? Looked for a quote with context. You use scrum? I think scrum's a word, or scrummages, certainly. Nope. Don't squeeze her too tight, she's fragile. Isn't scrum like a rugby term? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You get the scrummage for the ball in rugby. Abbreviate the whole English language to use as few words as possible. If you squeeze it too tight, you melt. Isa, why are you smug? What have you done? I'm going to focus really hard, by the way. No, I didn't focus enough. We should bring back the day after yesterday. Yestermorrow, yes, we should. I made you smug for some reason. Fortnite ruined Fortnite. It did. I'm sorry. Oh, how are you? Aw. I mean, we do that, though. Just today, I was like, oh, hey, how are you doing? And they were like, someone told me, oh, I'm doing well. And they said WBY, which I understood to mean, what about you? Despite one of those not starting with the letter in the abbreviation. Oh my gosh, Isa. Thank you. I have so much ire for this crab, by the way. This is not the first time I've needed to transport the crab somewhere, and the crab has only made it more difficult to maneuver. It's a whole dialect in itself. Tends to mix languages more. That's true. I like that about it. I've been told to ask what your abbreviation... No, I said SD... Oh, wait, no. That's swear to dog. Well, you did the wide-eyed pleading emote, so I assumed you wanted to be picked up. I was going to do... I was trying to do... Let's just swear to dog? Yeah. I was going to type... I typed the word swear to God, and I was like, I don't want to do that. And then I thought about how Aero substitutes the word dog all the time, which I liked. So I was like, I'm going to do that. So I replaced it in the abbreviation. But I stopped myself before I sent it because I looked at what I had written. And then I just said, I swear. Greeley Butte. Happiest hugging to you. Aw, happiest hugging to you too, Banana. Happiest hugging. Swear you're gonna what? You're welcome to, but you probably shouldn't tell us about it. Also, hi Night Player, how are you doing? Embraced. This was deserved. Ow. Jeez. You want a snack? Can you realize you're a grown adult? Snacks are literally on the table already. Very nice. I'm gonna give you a happy and joyous hugs this morning. Of course. Aw. Aizu was asking for some too. I'm out of snoozes. I wanted to get this crab home and then swap over. It's not been working out. Snack availabilities. First part, self-control. This might be easier than what I was doing. No! No! Does everyone when growing up have the phrase, oh, this is why I was to not eat 2 entire cakes? At times. Happy as hugging Iva. Aww. I have had to tell myself, remember, you have to be your own mom and force yourself to do this thing. To eat 2 cakes, maybe 3, depending on the size of the cake. I've got pretty decent cake management skills, I have to say. Not to brag or anything. That entity was hidden entirely behind a pillar. We almost caught it. We could have. We've literally run out of time. We're about to be added. We just ate cheesecake for dinner every day for about 2 years? That's too long to do that. You love being called mom, so this works for you. I probably called myself mom more than I called my actual mom. That's not true, but feels like it. It's very tasty. I can only imagine. I bet you are too. Aw, thank you, Isa. Okay, I do need to take a break for ads. I think I'm gonna come back and keep trying to get this crab home. I'll be back in a few minutes. See you very soon. I'm back and ready to crab. Wormly crab just squinker. Wow. Sorry, things happened while I was away, huh? Was that too much? No, it's okay. I really loved reading it. Promise, I was just doing a bit. Welcome back, Isa. Welcome back, Fractal. Oh! He's gone. You're also here. Welcome back, Sybil. Welcome back, Cassidy. You too, silly. Oh. Just got done posing your friend's character kissing. That's awesome. Well done. Did they like it, or is that a secret just for you? They then wanted them hugging. They loved it. That's awesome. You're a rat? You sure are. Welcome back, Banana. I love you. Wait. You're also a Vermley Frabjous Squinker. Do I get to be a Vermley Frabjous Squinker? Isa's fucking beautiful. Why are you spraying my rat? You're all scrum puppets. You know what? I'll take that. You feel blessed to know us all. I feel blessed to know you too. You seem really cool. I wish I was better at like talking to people. Jeez. I'm definitely a Vermley Frabjous Squinker. Thank you. What a beautiful quote. Uno reverses? No reverse. You're a wonderful person to know. Crummy crumpet pet. Yeah, exactly. Meow. Some things you guess. Well, reverse means it doesn't apply to you anymore, but it's very true for you. I saw that ghost up there. I almost didn't. Sorry, I'm gonna lock in for like Never mind. Orca really wants to get to know me. I know. And it needs to better understand time and praise. Me, impossible. Praise me more. Aw, okay. Uno kisses you, then draws 7 cards, plus puts them in your hands. She's cheating. You can't see that you're being given cards or you're being kissed. Aw, it's the kind of rat that makes you want to bake pie enough for the whole family. But she gets an extra slice. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Banana has been such, like, a positive, comforting presence in my life since I got to know her. And I really appreciate that I would be so lucky to have caught such a fine ratfish on my line. Banana sedative. Just a silly rat. Yeah, but you're also a really, really good one. He's an IRL stress ball. It's true. Everyone needs a silly rat in their lives. At least one, maybe 2. Nope. Reclaimed. Saved. Oh my god. Oh my god, we made it. We're in the crab's house. Firmly crab just squinkers for many each. Aw. We got the cloud. We're getting out of here. We're at 32. That's 8 clouds left to go. GG, thank you. At least 2 rat. At least one of which must be silly. But more may be silly as needed. At least one full-time silly rat with 1 to 2 other ones after her. Pick the answer real quick. Is it safe to answer that in public? Do you make rat giggles when your tummy is tickled? It's not safe, I'm sorry. Mission accomplished. Oh, Furts. Yes, Furts. This ending goal is so cool. I really like the duck's victory animation when you jump up and get like the full compression on it, but it's harder to do than the turtle. The turtle you can just do whenever you want. Very ticklish and giggly. Oh my gosh, you're opening up so much. We are missing only 8. I'm not gonna do another stage right now. But. I'm gonna go to the ending stage. The one that I'm doing all this for. She squash, she web, but most importantly, she love ya. Aww. Dude, where was that? The cloudy clamber. See, the number is red. And also less than 40, so I don't have high hopes that we have enough. Shoot. I'll take your measure, little rat. Don't sum you up so rapidly. Aww. But you're small and easily summed. You gotta do some work, but you'll lurk for a bit? Okay. Have a smooth work, Banan. I love you very much. Thank you for being such a good interactive toy for us today. Oh, banana. This is what we should do when we get the banana clones up and running. Whack a nanner stand. You don't deserve me at my... Where does she get off, assuming I'm struggling? I'm having a great time. That's what I was saying earlier. About the hints. Shoot, 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 shoot. No! Oh, wait a minute. That's a much less exciting cannon than I thought it was going to be. See, if we were able to pick and choose which clouds we activated, we wouldn't need anywhere near 40. We're checked. We got the cloud stage cloud. That's one fewer cloud we need from elsewhere. Actually, it probably isn't if we need all of them. We got calm. Get a license for that there, Nanner. As long as you bring her back when you're done, Nai. I don't have a lot of faith that I can get to the whatever the destination is on 2 more clouds. Probably need like 7 more to do that. There's no more left. End of the line. Reach the goal. I think Naya's just happy to see you. Aw, I'm happy to see Sinzu too. We're so close.
Yosh.
Aw. Sinzu. I said I was happy to see you. Okay. So close. Literally 1 more ball row up. Borp. He's so borply. I was going for bird and lovely, but it could also be lordly. I like that, actually. We've almost got everything in this stage other than being able to reach the exit. We're literally just missing 1 coin and then the goal. That's what you were doing. We're very close. It occurred to me, I'm not sure if we ever actually went home. Okay. Okay. I promise, I'll switch games. Whoa. Thank you for the light switch. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm getting out of here.